Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Come Get Sushi with me. I'm your host, Hayden Renner, and today we're at Wendy's. My guest today is Keegan. She does a lot, you'll see. It's what it's for, the interview, you know. Anyway, buckle up, because this episode actually takes a very, very spooky turn. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 3 of Come Get Sushi with me. I'm your host, Hayden Renner. With me today is my guest, Keegan.
Hey.
We are at Wendy's today. Unfortunately, there's pictures of Fort Mill High School everywhere. And you know from my last video how I feel about Fort Mill High School. Sean, could you hold the camera, please? So, Casey, you're in a band, right?
I am.
How's that going?
It's going pretty well. We released our first EP called The Third Time I Got Sunburnt Was in Haiti. Go check it out on SoundCloud at gasprices, period. And it's going pretty great. We went on a short hiatus after our EP release.
I remember that.
Because we've been very busy, working. Kind of leaving me in the dust. But also, I am her manager, so kind of even itself out,
I bet you're wondering why I brought you here tonight.
I am.
As you can tell, it's kind of stormy. Probably can't tell right now. I thought it would be a lot stormier. But I brought you here to ask you if you have any ghost stories to tell.
I might. Well, I have a few, but they're all in the same location. But they're not, spooky, I don't think. They're not super spooky. They're just kind of funny. Okay, so, last year, I lived in a dorm, Joey Berry Jr., great residence hall. And it used to be an orphanage, and the orphanage had burnt down in the past, and so they just rebuilt it as a dorm for College Charleston, which is where I go. So, legend has it that, if you're on the higher floors, 5th, 6th, sometimes 4th, which is my floor, you could hear footsteps and furniture moving and just marbles. That was the big one. You could hear the orphans playing with marbles. And going into it, I was like, no, that's not true. Because I hadn't had any ghost experiences beforehand. And so I was just like, nah. And then one night, I was laying in my bed, chilling. And then I hear just marbles in our bathroom. And I was like, what? And it was midnight. So I was confused. So I went into our bathroom to go check it out, and no one was in there. And then I heard the marbles again, and it sounded like it was coming from the toilet. And I was like, what? And so no one was there, and so there were just marbles, being noisy. And so also, separate occasion, we kept hearing furniture moving and footsteps above us, and I was like, okay, it's just the people above us being noisy, all that, because we're on the 4th floor, not the 6th. Makes sense, exactly. And then one afternoon, I was sitting in a courtyard with my friend Morgan, eating a bagel, having a good time, and I was like, wow, I wonder if I can see our window. And so I was looking up, and then I found our window, and I was like, wait, time out. There are no floors above us. Because we're on the end, here's us, and here's, the rest of everything. Those are the 5th and 6th floors, but we're over here. So there is no one above us.
That's pretty spooky.
Right? So those were not people making those noises. They were ghosties.
Ghosts were people, too.
Yeah. And then, here's my last one. I was home alone one evening. Also in my dorm, same location. And the orphans, I try to address them as as politely as possible. I don't want to get mad, so I just call them orphans. I don't know their names, but
Probably Annie.
So they were being very noisy, footsteps. They were running, they stomp up there. It sounds like they have a step team. It's serious.
It is a hard knock life.
So I yelled. I was like, guys, I'm not having a good day, so I'd appreciate it if you could just knock it off. And they were like, and it just went silent.
Wow. Well, thank you for that story. On a related note, do you have any like favorite horror movies that you like to watch? Monster movies, anything scary-ish?
Well, I actually used to be really afraid of horror movies because I didn't like being scared, and just like being scared is like not fun. So not really into it. And then my friends forced me to watch 2 horror movies on my birthday like a few years ago, and it was great. And the only reason I like enjoyed it and got through it is because I made fun of them, because that was really fun. So I mean, anyway.
I'm not Macaulay Culkin. Kevin McAllister. Macaulay Culkin's the actor. Kevin McAllister from Home Alone, because he does like all those traps for like the burglars and stuff, and he has like a traumatic experience, and he like just goes freaking crazy.
But so anyway, I'm more into horror movies now. I used to hate them and stuff, but now I enjoy watching them.
Casey and I are both in Sean Sweeney's YouTube channel. We're both in an episode of that. We're actually... It's cool. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mentioned in my episode with Sean Sweeney about that, that I was in an episode. And they're all up on his channel, so check that out. Casey's in one, I'm in one. We're all in the whole series. It's a big thing. Actually, Sean is recording right now, so that's pretty cool.
Turn it around, Sean. Show
Hey,
them
Sean,
yourself.
Isn't he cute? So I can tell them that Nation Board marching band is better, even though, they kind of annoy me either way. But okay, Sean, back to the action. Has been my guest, Casey Keegan. She's great. You should check her out. Gasprices, check them out on SoundCloud and Instagram. I guess look for more stuff from Casey soon. It's gonna be great. And yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, bye.